good morning. True Blue Tie here in Thailand. Hope you're doing well. Sorry, Cap. Welcome back to Thailand. It's Wan Sao. Sao, yeah. I always get Friday and Saturday. So Sao SU is Friday. SA is Saturday. So yeah, but you got Sao and Tao. You know, you got very confusing. Anyway, welcome back to Thailand. It's Saturday morning here in Thailand. Very warm. The rain is gone elsewhere at the moment, etc. For instance, so the temperature is definitely creeped up. It definitely feels quite hot. I'm running off to the market later on. Get some lao khao as well. You know, which is Thai rice whiskey. Beautiful. So let's go. But why not? It's weekend. So we'll be running up there to get some lao khao and you have it with orange juice. It's beautiful with lemon and it's lovely. Thais think I'm crazy, but I don't care. But the fact, anyway, so for instance, Saturday morning here is right, and we're here for another Manchester City update of the past 24 news of Manchester City Football Club. Okay, so. Right, where do we start? Do we start with the blatantly obvious? Ryan Cherkii. Okay. Right, so we are 99.99999999999999999. I thought it sounded like a German. 0.5% certain is going to sign. I've seen what I've seen so far. For instance, the deal's close. The players agreed contract. It's only a matter of time. It's I don't know how many narratives people have actually been using. What different adjectives I've been using was to describe how close the deal is. And Fabrizio Maiano he was because we were waiting to see, for instance, whether he's going to say it. I was listening to what was his name on the United stand. Keep saying that. We are the South stand, and what was his name? Dabs. And he keeps saying, I keep refreshing my telephone every few minutes. I said, I do the same thing, mate. I do the same thing. I keep refreshing. You know, what's it called? It was at 4 a.m. refreshing, I've said this morning. 4 a.m. this morning, yes, 4 a.m. Thank you, neighbour. On to Fabrizio Marano, or wherever. Mr. Here You Go. Starts off these crazy streams of his talking halfway through something, and then he stops and says, oh, yeah, it's Fabrizio Marano, in black and white, and then goes to colour. Why come up with that nonsense? I just don't get it. Anyway, so does it look good? I don't know. You know, like he's talking to somebody else, and suddenly you turn up. Oh, hello, Fabrizio Marano here for another transfer update. Manchester. And then you got to sit there and listen to him because he speaks Spanish and Spanish English. I haven't lived in Spain for a while. Anyway, guys, let me move on. So, but he was saying, for instance, it looked like it's going to be done, and it's been confirmed on City Extra that, for instance, it looks like it's Cherki desperately get it done because we're on day 7 today. Day 7 from 10. Day jet. Nung song sam si ha jet. Jet. 7 from 10. Sip. 10 in Thai. That, for instance, we got to get it done by. So, but I believe it will be. He says it will be done by the weekend because Cherki's desperately want to play for the Club World Cup. So why the held up? I don't know. He also confirmed he was a rejected offer in the first minutes by of the 23 million, which is never going to get there. Come on, Hugo, get it done. My God, of the 3 transfer windows, this one's the cheapest, the easiest, should be got through. And I was going, why the hell are we squabbling? I hope we're not squabbling over a couple of million quid. I swear to God, I'll go crazy. So I'm desperate to get the thing done. Hopefully today we will see the first of the transfers. I've been looking at Flight Radar to see if there's the flights arriving. Did see one from France, but didn't see anything because I'm expecting a flight from Nigeria today because the So I checked all the airports in Nigeria. I wanted to find out. I couldn't find anything to find out what time he's arriving, if he's going and arriving. For instance, because Ryan A Nui has we are the South Stand. Said Raya 8 Nui. So he should have his medical today, and hopefully if that will go well, I'm sure it will be. He'll be announced as a Man City player. Hopefully today, maybe to do it tomorrow, and we'll do it as a double because we've got Tiana Reinders. Reinders, Dutch. I lived in Dutch. I know Dutch. Lovely country. Lovely people. Tall. So for instance, but hopefully he'll be done on Monday, and then hopefully, Sunday, Saturday, yeah. And hopefully Monday or Tuesday, for instance, we'll see Cherki, for instance. It's like that American sausage, isn't it? Cherki. Beef Cherki. Hopefully he'll be done by the end of the transfer window. I could just be you can just feel it. We're going to be transfer deadline day, and it's going to be 5 minutes to midnight, and Manchester City's Cherki deal's not been done yet. Oh yeah, and here comes the paperwork, and I believe it's 99.999999% done. So God, guys, get it over and done with it. God, send me the bill, I'll pay it. Gee whiz, God. What is it? We can spend 100 million quid on Jack Grealish we're talking about and scribble over I don't know. I hope it's not, it's going so much to the parent club, but I believe he wants to get it done. He wants to go to the Club World Cup. And I know that, for instance, if we don't get it done, he'll move on. There's plenty of suitors for him without a shadow of a doubt. And his personality, his appeal has definitely gone up after the coming on and scoring in 20 minutes and changed the game, and he was the best player because according to Lewis, for instance, he was the main man. He was he did the business. I saw him. I did see a few touches. I saw his goal. I saw his assist. But and I believe he's number 2 on the world young player world rankings behind what was his name? I can't believe he was number 1, but behind. What's his name? The guy from Barcelona, the Judas Bellingham. Yes, Belland. Judas Bellingham. God knows how he gets number 1. Anyway, so hopefully we'll get this over the line. Hopefully we'll see guys playing in blue, and so good. Anyway, so I'll chat about other things that happened yesterday in the international. Josko player of the season, still not been announced. Was an unused sub. Good. And Croatia's 7-0 win over Gibraltar. So good, he got some rest. Erling Haaland saw the goal on top of the corner flag. Good goal. He scored against for Norway against Italy on a 3-0 win. Oscar Bob played 15 minutes of the game. He also came up and had a chat with the media or somebody. What's the goal where he was saying, "I'm staying at Man City and I'm going to fight for my place." Well done, Oscar. Come on, that's the attitude I want to hear. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations, Oscar. So great from Golden Haaland. Cody Gakpo and Charlie Rounders. He's already proven himself at AC Milan. He can now to show at Man City. I definitely think he can do it. Just hope he doesn't do that well. Ha ha ha, says he. Ronald Koeman says who tipped off Pep Guardiola to sign Tiana Rounders. Good one. Good one. They called me a few months ago and I mentioned more players to sign, but it seems to be limited to one wink. Tiana has developed very, very well. Tiana Rounders will fly into Manchester on Sunday to complete medical and finalise the deal before going off to the Club World Cup. Qualified Ron Koeman has confirmed. So he's done that, so that's good. So we're definitely getting that one. So yeah, right, okay. Jeremy Doku and Kevin De Bruyne both start for Belgium against North Macedonia. God, these crazy, awful teams. I think England are playing who? Macedonia. I don't know who. Albania. I don't know who they're playing England. But it's just ridiculous. Jack Grealish. Napoli are amongst the suitors for Jack Grealish. I hope he goes there. United and Liverpool are not interested in Jack Grealish. Thank God. I don't think he would go. Jack Grealish is open to an option of this summer wanting a clean break, permanent new home, rather than a loan deal, which Man City would sanction, although would prefer to serve. Pep Guardiola and the board would still love Jack Grealish as much for his attitude and popularity on the squad. And his quality, but there is a consensus that it's the right time to move on, and Jack Grealish agrees, focus on the future findings of the new club. There is a lot of crap being talked bollocks yesterday, and I'll talk about them in a second. But yeah, about Jack Grealish, etc. And there's something going on. And Gabriel Brundeville, old Brummy, stupid Brummy, for instance, who was mates with Jack Grealish, said, I believe there's something more going on there. How come we just say, listen, it's just time to move on, like we've got to change. We knew that, for instance, we needed to change the club, and some players will go and some players will come. Me personally, do I want Kevin De Bruyne to leave? No, but he's gone. So, for instance, and it's heartbreaking for me. And so but we've got to change over, and getting these new players in exactly is exciting because it's the new chapter at Manchester City. So, and Jack Grealish's maybe his style of play doesn't suit the new system. I don't know. Or maybe his injuries. He did have that opportunity, which he messed up basically last season because he said he wanted to get his England career back on track. He said he was determined to get his Man City career back on track, and we didn't see him for half the time because he got injured or XYZ or something happened. So his injuries played a massive issue. Not Man City, not Pep Guardiola, not. It's Jack Grealish, and please don't tell me nothing. Now people are expecting him to come out and tell interview afterwards, and but I expect also, like, just in every club or in every relationship, in every family, there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be arguments, there's going to be whatever. Okay, but I do believe, for instance, Jack Grealish let himself down by his injuries and more than anything else. But I wish you good luck, and I swear to God, Manchester City fans have backed Jack Grealish 110%. And of course, you're a Man City fan, you know this. And whenever we've gone away, or whenever Jack Grealish has gone to an away game, Jack Grealish gets booed. And so by away fans, and everybody's loving him, Jack Grealish, and hating him. It's just ridiculous. Manuel Akanji, well, he's got himself in a bit of hot water, but he's right. He's saying what he's right. But also, because I was concerned about the players, because again, they're on international duty, a lot of them, and they need rest. They're on holiday. They deserve a 4-week break, which I thought was in there at least a 3-week holiday, clear from football. I believe I was working it out, but there's about a 4-week break between the end of the Club World Cup if we go to the final to the start of the new season. So, but and I think the 4 or 5 weeks. So hopefully they can get at least 3 weeks there away from football, and they can relax and come back refreshed, because it's important. I was listening. I'll come back to that in a second. I'll come back in a minute. But Manuel Akanji, he posted and said, I've been a strong critic of the competition for some time. We players would love to have some holidays from some time for our bodies to rest. Manchester City teammates are not exactly overjoyed about the tournament either, but it's here. But right now, in our faces, and there's nothing we can do about it. So it's a bit of a strong statement, but he is right. And for instance, do what I have. I am. I do believe. I know. Well, one thing I'm looking forward to the Club World Cup. I'm looking forward to the fact that, for instance, it's going to be a very, very competitive games. Even though a lot of people are slagging off, City playing this, why not? I am sick and tired of that nonsense. It's disrespectful to these clubs. And you never know, for instance, just like Argentina getting beaten by Saudi Arabia, you just never know when teams are going up. A lot of teams are going to turn up at this Club World Cup, are going to take it seriously. Is it more likely a European team will win? More than likely, more favourites, but you never know. But you can't disrespect, because a lot of teams, this is a massive tournament for them. Now, I'm glad it's only going to be every 4 years. So if it was every year, I don't know. But it's every 4 years. And also, some of the players, I believe they're not going like Delap, etc., for instance, and Makiti, for instance. It's a toss-up between the under-21s or the Club World Cup. So, for instance, it's not good for the under-21s. But again, the under-21s is another tournament. The Nations League, another tournament. So we can talk. It's like off the Club World Cup. Also, other tournaments, European tournament, and youth tournaments. And then there's clubs game like United down here, and humiliated themselves for £9 million. But but anyway, right. What was fun today? And, I gotta say, I big up, absolutely love you, Darren. What's his name? Darren Dow, or whatever his name is, on Talksport yesterday, giving it large, giving it absolutely fantastic. Absolutely, because again, I've started on more than occasions listening to talk poo, talk crap, this, especially White and Jordan and Keith and United. Force reporter, one of United's presenters at United, presenters, and I've got a list of them of United, and he's the chief. Whatever, he rate all the pies Crookie, slagging off Manchester City whenever they can get, whatever, and even 3 players. All we're talking about is that the Mubamba, who's the mercenary going to United for £250,000 a week. But that's not. That's okay. That's okay. But seeing Darren yesterday, tearing to Crook, Alex Crook, and Jim White especially. Over the 115 charges, because it is day 3. I haven't heard the other days, right, but it is for me listening day 3 of the 115. Man City sign a new player, 115, right? Man City going off Club World Cup, 115. And for him to say that you lot are obsessed by this, to seeing Jim White's face was a picture. No, we're not. Yeah, you are. Who cares? Is it? Well, we're defending like they were defending the other Premier League clubs. And that is their only argument, because they're doing it for the righteous, brother. The righteous, man. We're doing it for the other Premier League clubs. Why Man City get away with this? Because it's got nothing to do with that. Absolute skit. All it is about the talk garbage, talk poo, talk through your backsides, trying to paint Manchester City some evil club. And for instance, all it is down to pure and utter jealousy because of your old clubs. And seeing him going, you're obsessed by this lot, by this. And then Crookie backtracking, because you can see in Crookie's eyes, because one thing I like it about it is on video now, you can see it. And his eyes going, well, I'm taking tired of APT now. I'm sick and tired of just football. See him backtrack, because he knew, that they're obsessed. He called him out, you're obsessed, to White and Crook yesterday. And Jordan would do the same thing, and Murphy would have been the same thing. Obsessed Talksport about Manchester City's 115, right? And then talking about, I did disagree with about the Man City's less loyal, but he did come after Man City when I'm going to just sit down and take it up the bum. And I'm absolutely right to say that as well. So no, I did absolutely that. Him coming down and giving Jim White, and he honestly, this guy's face, he looks face of thunder. The mere fact that because all he wants him to come in and join him, so we can another kick in the mouth man. Oh yeah, by talk garbage, And if it's not him, it's God, you've got Flex. Flex. Who are you, mate? You're a damn piece of wire. That's what you're named after, a wire, piece of wire. What a stupid dumbass name you've got. And then you've got him, Man United fan. Then you've got what's it called, Goldstein, Man United fan, having a go. And it's all, for instance, at Man City. For instance, whenever they can, boom, give it to Man City. Sports, which I keep saying to myself, don't listen. But I'm a sports guy. I like to listen to sport. I listen to ESPN. I like to listen to talks, until I find out about football, right? Because I'm a sports guy, right? I like sports. I like golf. I like, but I can't listen to the biggest Brady because he's too anti-biased against my club. And it's wrong. It really is. And I'm so happy that he got called out yesterday. And that is not the first time. It should be us as well. Let's just move on for 1 second. What's it called? By the way, talk on City. City Expenses. Look, I've overwatched some fun. Posted some stuff doing. I'm looking for, because I knew where is it? Go. I just want to give my sympathies to a Manchester City ladies player who has got injured and for instance got a nasty injury. There you go, Maisie Davis. She got she's confirmed Maisie has suffered a rupture in her interior cruciate ligament. Nasty. The young defender sustained an injury whilst on international duty against Wales. UEFA Nations League and other new stupid Nations League against Denmark. Denmark, I lived there 10 years. Although the 18-year-old has yet to make a single debut for City, she's a regular on our travelling squad, and we wish her the best. So, ladies, all the best. You know, you saw what happened to Oscar Bob this season, but you're a young lady, for instance, and you'll be back. You've got a young body, for instance, you'll be back. For instance, before you know it. So, good luck to you guys. Anyway, so we'll see what happens on today, for instance. Are we going to say, here we go, laugh? Are we finally going to get Cherki over the line? We're going to eat beef jerky, for instance, but we'll see what happens. God, I'm getting bagged under my eyes, Man City. Because you do it. I'm waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, looking to see if it's been signed yet. Don't. If you're quibbling over 2 million quid, Man City, I'm going to kill you, Vajana. Anyway, guys, I'm going to love you. Leave you. True Blue Tie from Thailand. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care. Have a good day.